This is how I play the game. Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Alright, sounds good to me.
Right now, PayPal has decided to increase fees. This just went into effect this week. I did not know it was going to affect this week, but it did. Behind the scenes, and it's been affecting me, and I did not even know that. Alright? I didn't even know until a viewer emailed me overnight and said, did you know that this happened? I was like, no. Oh, shit. So here's what happened. PayPal has increased their fees for any transaction on PayPal from 30 cents per transaction to 49 cents per transaction, okay? So just to give you some perspective, if you used to just tip me a flat $1, I basically made about 70 cents on that, okay? Give or take, because it's different depending on where the tip's coming from and stuff. But then, they've changed it now, that if you tip me $1, now I only make 50 cents. Like, half of that $1 tip is gone, alright? So, what I did last year is I adjusted the tips threshold so that the minimum tip is $1.30. So that way if you're actually trying to tip me $1, you really tip me $1. Alright? And that's the minimum. So as of this morning, I upped the minimum. It's now $1.49.
Oh my god!
What the fuck? Whoa!
It's greed. It's greed. Greed is massively strong. I have no fucking self-control.
So that way I cover the fee, and if you're trying to actually tip me, I actually get that $1. Okay? So, yeah, it's a big change, honestly. It is. It's a big change, because people used to just tip me the $1 and think, oh, I'm sending Phil the $1, you know, and now it's essentially way less. It's half. You're literally sending half. So that's why I increased that threshold. It's not a huge deal for those who don't just tip $1. Like, if you tip larger amounts, it doesn't matter at all. It's basically a few cents difference, or 20 cents difference on a fee. It's not a huge change. But for those who are tipping $1, it actually absolutely is a big change, because basically half of what you're tipping, I don't get. Okay? So, I just wanted to throw that out there so you guys know what's going on. I didn't want anyone to start spreading rumors or start with bullshit. And by the way, I absolutely confirmed that this is happening because I checked my PayPal transactions from yesterday, and yes, PayPal is taking way more out with this fee, which I didn't realize. So, all the tips I've been getting for the last, like, week, I've been getting less, and I didn't realize that at first, and now I did, thanks to this viewer who notified me overnight. So, thank you very much to the person who wrote me that email to tell me about it, because I had no idea that this had gone into effect, and I was being negatively affected by it, okay? Alright, so, it's not a huge deal in reality, just please be aware if you are going to tip, alright? It's a $1.49 threshold, so that way, actually, $1 comes through, okay?
Oh, we gotta get in on that, man. We gotta get in on that money. Yeah, the money.
Twitch does not care. Like, you can actually have someone come onto your stream and wish you death. And if you go to that person and say, oh, well, you look funny, like, you make fun of how they look, Twitch will punish you for that. Twitch actually doesn't care that someone comes on your stream and harasses you. They care if you do something wrong, okay? That's kind of messed up in my opinion. And I know because that's happened to me. Where I had people coming to my stream, insulting me, derailing my stream, being nasty to me. I would respond in a self-defense manner and essentially razz on that person. And then I got punished for it. You know, I got suspended one time for saying, oh, you referenced how that guy looks and made fun of him. So now you're suspended for a day. It's like, what? Wait a minute. This guy literally came to my stream to shit on me. He is the wrongdoer. This would be the equivalent of someone walking into your business. Like, let's say you owned a sandwich shop. And a guy walks into your sandwich shop and says, this shop sucks ass. Everyone here's lazy. They use nasty components that are bad and expired, and you're going to get sick if you eat here. And they're just saying this in the middle of your shop in the middle of a busy day with customers. So you walk up to him and you say, hey, you ugly motherfucker, get the fuck out of my shop because you look like a Muppet. Alright? That's the equivalent of what you do. Guess what? On Twitch, you get in trouble for doing that. You broke Twitch's terms of service because you just insulted someone. They could do whatever they want, And, you know, you're responsible then for moderating them, getting them out of your chat. But if you say something in retaliation, you're at fault on Twitch. Right? How the hell does that make any fucking sense? Seriously. How? To me, that's like, Twitch does not give two shits about the people who broadcast on their site. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just don't. And I feel bad for this community of people who are being unfairly targeted because they're different. And now they have to put up with this disgusting, toxic shit. And Twitch just doesn't care about them. I'm just being honest. Like, my feeling is that Twitch just doesn't care. Because if they did, if Twitch actually cared about anything on their site, they would have maybe put in an iota of effort to try to improve or fix things, instead of just doing these little band-aids and or these little feel-good moments to pretend like they care about stuff, when in reality they don't. Okay?
I'm never going back to Twitch. Twitch is a piece of fucking shit. Specifically, Twitch terminated the agreement following its investigation of repeated instances of inappropriate conduct involving hateful slurs.
So, I actually this morning, as I was kind of turning on my stream, I saw this trend going on Twitter. Alright? And I just couldn't believe it. Because so many people were chiming in with this hashtag. Over 1,000 people and growing were chiming in with this hashtag. And they're like, look at this, here's a clip of my stream. People came and harassed me. Look at this, here's a clip of my stream where I defended myself and I got in trouble. Wow. So, I posted up a thread on Twitter about my thoughts about this. And I'm going to read it to you guys because I feel like it's important to share my own personal take and experience on this, being that I was a full-time streamer on Twitch for almost 5 years until they decided to do a completely unfair action towards me with zero justification, which is how they operate over there now.
Everyone typing X in the stream chat, you can go fuck yourself. Because I know that when you say that, you're basically saying that you don't believe me. If you don't believe me, you shouldn't be on my streams. You should just leave. If you're going to say that everything that I say is a lie, then maybe you're an asshole and you shouldn't fucking be here. How about that?
Alright. So here's what I said. Said, for those who are tweeting hashtag Twitch do better, I hear you, but understand that this company does not care about you. A thread. Twitch's primary focus is game streaming, but they didn't even put any effort into upping the bitrate that you can broadcast at in a year since the launch of the Xbox Series X and PS5 consoles. Twitch claims to care about harassment and making their business a safe space for content creators, but they've actually done nothing at all to combat targeted hate. Instead, what they did is made their criteria for suspension broader so that you have to watch what you say on your own streams, not the trolls. Twitch added a bunch of hashtags to pretend like it cared about marginalized communities, which is great, except it just makes you even more of a target for hate. They made zero effort to actually combat said hate, and they act like it isn't their problem while they rake in everyone's profits. At the same time that those hashtags were actually added to the site, Twitch literally promoted sexualized content where minors are exposed to hot tub and ASMR streamers for massive profits. It took an outpouring of internet criticism for a couple of months for them to actually take action and do anything about those streams, so their priorities are pretty clear. And lastly, Twitch has been performing a shadow banning campaign for about a year, where if you're a target of any kind of online harassment, they'll just remove you from their partner program with any kind of notice or justification at all. They just do it. They'll use blanket generalizations and statements to kick you out with no clear evidence of wrongdoing.
The bottom line is, dude, stop it. Stop lying. You're so full of shit. You're so digging yourself even a deeper and deeper grave by lying. All you need to do is be honest and tell everyone what actually happened.
They'd much rather remove you from their business model if you're labeled as some kind of a problematic streamer, even if it's by your own haters. And you have no way to retaliate against them besides maybe suing them on your own. They can 100% steal your livelihood out from under you. And they don't care how it affects you in any way, shape, or form. If one of the above isn't enough reason for you to realize that Twitch is not a safe space to stream, and in reality, not even a good place to do business in general, then I wish you the best of luck, but hey, I moved on for a very good reason, and I feel that you should too, so good luck. So, the thing is here, I really feel bad about the people who want to just be having exactly what everyone else has.
You are a liar. A dirty, filthy liar.
Right? There's absolutely no fucking reason why someone shouldn't be able to have a fun stream on Twitch without online targeted harassment. Twitch doesn't give a fuck. That's why I'm gone. And I mean that too, like, if there's a mistake that's made by a business or whatever, alright, let's do what we can to correct that mistake, right? Let's see what we can do to fix it. Fine. But When you have a business that over and over and over and over is showing signs of degrading and going down the wrong path, I mean, in a short period of time, right? Twitch proved they just did not care about so many things that were very directly important to the very people who use their site on a daily basis and make them their money. They didn't care about upping the bitrate so that when the new consoles came out, people could actually do higher quality streams. They didn't care about the online harassment at all. In fact, they made it harder for you to broadcast by making the criteria more strict for the broadcaster rather than actually helping them combat the people coming to harass them in the first place. And the whole shadow banning thing is just out of fucking control, right? If they, they proved that they could do anything they want, and they feel that they are above any kind of criticism or any kind of repercussions whatsoever, okay? Just so you guys know, they're not. They're not. They're not immune to the laws, and they're not immune to the morality of the internet as well. Even if they feel like they're legally okay, doesn't mean that they're doing the right thing, okay? But even in that case, they may not even be legally in the okay. It doesn't matter what's in a company's terms of service at all. What matters is what is actually legally enforceable in those terms of service. Right now, you could sign up for a new website that says, the terms of service say that you must abide by our code of conduct. Oh, by the way, also to use our site, you must give us your firstborn child, legally if you want to keep using the site. Alright? It could actually say that in the terms of service, and you could sign it. Do you really think that that company will have a legal right to your firstborn child? Right? Of course not. The way that these terms of service work is that wherever these companies are incorporated, a lot of them are California, by the way, and I know for a fact Twitch is actually incorporated in California, okay? They have to abide by the laws of California. So they could have a terms of service that says 27 million things, and only 2 of them are legally enforceable because the rest of them are just bullshit they made up that aren't legal in California. And so for me, I look at the internet as it is today, and I see the shit that happens to me and my family, right? And I just shake my head saying, I can't believe these no-lifers and everything. But I'm, quite frankly, not even, considered a primary target of harassment of those online who get harassed. You know what I'm saying? Like, my God. Can you imagine if I was in one of these marginalized communities where there's targeted hate groups that come after them on a constant basis for no valid fucking reason? And then you got Twitch saying, oh well, we added the hashtags, man. Oh well, what do you want us to do? We're too busy rolling in the dough for the giant cut of money that we make out of everything on the fucking site. We don't have time to listen to you.
I've never done a damn thing wrong on Twitch, and then take my partnership away? Nah, fuck off. I'm done with you. That's the most disrespectful fucking, thing you can do. You just piss me the fuck off. The point I'm making here is that Twitch is the company that went out of their way to claim that they were the best place. We're the safest place. We're actively doing this and this and this. They're not doing shit. They don't give 2 fucks. They just want to make as much money as they can. That's like me, right? That's like me.
But Twitch is like that dishonest devil, Oh, everything's good. That silver tongue. They lie in your ear directly to you to make you feel like everything's good. And then the worst happens. And you're like, I should have known better. I should have known not to trust them. But you get fooled,
Fuck you. And I mean that sincerely. From me, Phil Burnell. As a content creator, as a business owner, and as a human being, dear Twitch bigwigs who treat people like shit, fuck you. Let them have their fucking porn site. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. By eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.